Hello everyone, it's your favorite health coach, the Green Mother here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you two of my favorite spaghetti squash recipes. Yes, I'm talking a little fast because I want to go ahead and get into the kitchen in la cocina and make this food. So let's go ahead and get in there. Alright, so get your spaghetti squash. We're going to go ahead and chop this little thing in half down the middle. Before we get started, let's go ahead and set a vibe. Oh, and before I forget, let's make sure we set or preheat our oven to like about 375, 400 degrees. All right, we've cut open our spaghetti squash. Now we're going to get a spoon and we're going to scrape out the seeds. And you can eat the seeds, they are edible. All right, now you're gonna wanna take some olive oil or some avocado oil. So I like to take like a capful and I'm just gonna drizzle it over the spaghetti squash. So you're gonna wanna add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Right, now that we're done cutting and scraping and putting our salt and pepper on the spaghetti squash, we're gonna put it on a little baking sheet and then we're gonna pop it in the oven. All right, so now you're gonna let that spaghetti squash sit in the oven for about 45, 50 minutes. So while you do that, you can prepare your other ingredients. You can go do a workout. I'm gonna prepare my other ingredients. So for this spaghetti squash, I'm actually gonna be making two different versions. I'm gonna be making an alfredo version and then your classic marinara version. So I'm gonna be making some plant-based meatballs, but instead of meat, I'm gonna be using lentils. I'm gonna start making the alfredo sauce. So I like to use brown lentils for this recipe, but if you want to have like more nutrients and even more protein, I suggest using black lentils. 1 cup of lentils, and we're going to do 3 cups of water. We're going to stir it, and then we're going to let it simmer for about 30 to 40 minutes. By the time the spaghetti squash is done, the lentils should be done as well, and then I'll show you how to form them into meatballs. You can also use vegetable broth if you didn't want to use water and you wanted to add a little extra flavor, or you can do like half and half, whatever you prefer. I don't have any vegetable broth, so I just used water. So in order to make these lentil meatballs, you're gonna need some sort of flour to help everything stick together. I prefer to use oat flour because honestly, it's kind of the cheapest and easiest to make. You literally can just get a big thing like this for like $4 or $5. You can make a shit ton of oat flour for a cheaper price than if you were to just buy it at the store. So I'm about to put this in the blender real fast and make some oat flour. Here it is. You can get a potato masher or you can just use a fork and mash it up so that we can, I'm gonna just show you. So you're gonna add about 1 cup of your oat flour to your lentils. So you're gonna wanna get some flaxseed meal. Looks like this. You can get this from like Target, probably Hairstead or Whole Foods, average typical grocery stores. And flaxseed meal is a really good egg replacement. So you're gonna get 1 tablespoon of the flaxseed meal, 3 tablespoons of water. You're gonna give it a nice little stir. And then you can sit it in the fridge for like 5 to 30 minutes, to be honest. And it's gonna look kind of like globby and sticky, if that makes sense. I'll show it to you when I finish. They're pretty solid. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to your lentils. All right, so now we're just going to get a little spoon and we're going to form our little meatballs. So I was able to make about 12 meatballs, lentil balls, my bad. I'm about to go ahead and pop these in the oven. I set the oven to 350. I'm gonna put them in there for probably about 15 to 20 minutes. Gonna see how crispy they get on the outside, and then we're gonna put them in our spaghetti squash. All right, y'all, we're about to make our hemp seed alfredo sauce. So take out your hemp seeds. I'm gonna use my little small blend jet blender just because it's quicker than putting it in my Ninja. So if you're someone that's looking for plant-based substitutes and lower calorie foods, spaghetti squash is a perfect replacement for your regular white flour pastas, because typical pasta is made out of enriched white flour, which is basically taking all the nutrients out of it and putting the synthetic nutrients in it. Plus, spaghetti squash is a lower calorie meal. It's like 40 to 42 calories per cup versus pasta is usually like 200 calories for like 2 little ounces. Go check out my video where I talked about how much sugar you're actually eating in a day, and you can see how much 2 ounces of pasta actually is. So with the spaghetti squash, you can have a bunch for a lower amount of calories. Plus it comes with benefits such as vitamin A, vitamin C, beta carotene, B vitamins, which is really good for converting all this food into energy so that you can run around like crazy and hang out with your kids or do whatever you want to do with that energy. And it's also just a really good source of fiber. Fiber is what helps, push everything throughout your system. If you don't have enough fiber in your diet, that can cause constipation. Constipation leads to extra waste in your body, leading to extra weight. A lot of people's weight could just be from having too much waste in their, in their intestines. So eat your high fiber foods and clear all of that out. Spaghetti squash is all done, the sauce is done, the meatballs are done. I'm about to show you how this actually turns into spaghetti. So I've got a few vegetables here, just some kale and some red bell peppers to add a little bit of color to our pasta, because it's really important as not just someone that's plant-based, but as a human in general, to get your vegetables in. And you wanna just think about eating the rainbow. So you wanna get as many colors as you can. I probably could have added more vegetables, but I wanted to keep it kind of simple for this video. But there's something called phytonutrients, and these phytonutrients are basically what give our beautiful vegetables their color, and they're really good for fighting off chronic diseases like heart disease and stroke and cancers. Plus, they just make your food look pretty. Aesthetics are everything, especially to human beings. Like, if you see something that looks nasty, you're not gonna wanna eat it. So adding extra colors to your plate is just gonna make you want to eat the food even more. So, go ahead and add a little bit of rainbow in there. Alright, you guys, here they are. We've got the alfredo version and the marinara version with lentil meatballs and hemp seed alfredo sauce. Remember to give this video a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you can get a notification every time that I post. I post videos every Friday. Grab yourself a wellness workbook. This is going to help you understand food labels, set goals, and create a game plan to help you reach your health goals. It'll help you shift into a better mindset, therefore shift into a healthier body. That is all for this video, you guys. See you guys next Friday. Adios. Y'all, I'm eating this pasta I just made, and it is so filling. Like, I'm getting full like very quickly, and I've only had a little bit. And these meatballs, so filling. Like, again, they're lentils, so they're packed with protein, and I'm feeling it. I am getting full. And I can usually get a big bowl, but not this time. So this is a really good meal if you're trying to lose weight and you need help with actually staying satiated. This right here is a winner. And these meatballs, they hold their form like really well. Like, it's not coming apart. And lentils, man, no meat, no dairy, no eggs. You just gotta find the ways to make it work. It can be done.